All right, folks, we're supposed to be live. Let me get this bird
Take
in
off.
the air. I so
The
apologize.
home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
I had a ton of issues this morning. Not that that should affect you, but oh my goodness. Anyway, let's see what our direction. That should be about right. Maybe here. Let's just do a quick scan because I've been wrong before. We're at 244 feet. That's the bright spot right there. 320. We're going to stop at 374. There we go. So again, a little quick scan here. Maybe too quick. Don't get dizzy. If you get dizzy easily, please close your eyes. I don't know. I haven't opened my channel yet. I hope I'm actually live. This says that I am, and it's usually pretty reliable. But today, I don't know. Today, we had a little aircraft problem, so finally got it to connect. I don't know what that deal was, but I had to reset everything. My phone, my iPad, my controller, the drone. All right, so YouTube. I'm not trying to make you guys feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for myself enough. Okay, so come on, for Rodney Bell, where are we? There we are, and we're live. Okay, so open that puppy up. All right, so we have Cameron Drone. Sorry, butchered your name. Les, Exploration Obsession, Ron Lockwood, Chris Hope, Exploration Obsession again. Thank you guys for joining. Oh my, it's been a morning already. I have my Rodney Bell cup. Thank you for asking about Rodney. Cameron, he's doing fine. He walked the halls 3 times yesterday, I think it was, after heart surgery the day before. Quadruple bypass, so. He says he's harassing the nurses, but I happen to know that Valerie was there, so I'm not sure how he pulled that one off. I got to talk to him, get some of his tips. Peter Carroll, welcome, sir. Ron Lockwood, I missed a phone call from you on Thursday, and I am sorry. I hope it wasn't. I hope it wasn't urgent, but yeah. I know you're up now, so I'll call you after this live. Well, I guess Chris is going up. No, Les is going up after me, and Chris after Les. So, and the crows are laughing at me. So Rodney is doing great. Praise the Lord for that. And just do a quick scan here. I don't trust, we have a cloudless sky, so it's easy to miss where the bright spot is. It's not that direction. Thanks, Ron, but I feel badly about it anyway. May I do that? My show, bud. It's my show, and I'm gonna cry if I want to. Anybody remember that song, It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To? That was by Leslie Gore. She died a couple years ago. Disappointed me to hear that. Heading to training shortly. Okay, we'll see you, Ron. Enjoy your training. Yes, I'm very happy too about Rodney. Your favorite song? Oh, it's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Johnny and Janie. I don't remember the first verse. Johnny and Janie are leaving something. Anyway, bad Johnny. Bad. an oldie like me. Well, like most of us, Peter, so. It was a goodie, like you too, so. Johnny and Janie are leaving the town. Do. Oh, what a birthday surprise. Johnny's wearing her ring. Yeah, bad boy. Okay. So, I'll take requests other than Leslie Gore. That's the only Leslie Gore song I know. And I don't even know why I brought it up now, but I did. Hey, Rick Halber. Good morning, sir. Thanks for joining. I know Rick wants me to do some Michael Martin Murphey stuff. And I do like his work, but I haven't learned any of it yet. Back from the Sky. Sing a James Taylor song. Well, thank you, Back from the Carlos. That's a good one. He actually does. Your song. How does that go? How does your song go? This is your song and I'm singing this one for you. My gift is my song and this one's for you. How does that begin? I don't know a lot of James Taylor, although I should. I am a huge folk singer fan, and James fit right into that group. He wasn't technically, but he absolutely did. Oh, come on, Dennis. How does that begin? We just went into sports mode. I'm going back into P mode. Happy talk request. Come on, James Taylor. I got a request and now I got to fulfill it. My gift is my song and this one's for you. That's because I have the wrong song. The only thing I can think of is apologizing, and I don't remember. You see, I've forgotten if they're blue or they're gray. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm going to look up those words. I am, because I think if I see the words, I'm going to remember the tune. All right, so we'll just go to Google. I've left the chats, folks. Dennis Lovelady has left the chats. A cheer raises in the audience. Okay, so Y-E-R song. Taylor. Taylor Swift. Oh, come on. Is it Y-O-U-R? I thought it was Y-E-R. Y-O-U-R. Our song. Oh, come on. This is crazy. All right, James Taylor. It's cold out here, by the way, folks. And let's do another quick scan of the. I know that by the way, that song was actually written for Carly Simon, who was his wife at the time. I know that because I read that or heard it recently. Well, I guess I don't know that. You can't believe everything you read in here. Oh, A Song for You. That's what that was. And actually, I think, did I say Carole King? I meant to say Carole King. Let's try A Song for You. But that A Song for You, you know that A Song for You was done by the Carpenters. I'm not going to come up with it. The way you cry, the way you smile. All right, guys, I'll look up a James Taylor song and do one later. I apologize, Carlos. Can't do it. Can't do it. We're backing up. Let's see who's in the house. Who's Jay? Who's Jay? Sorry, Carlos. Okay, I'm back to there. No rush. How about Glen Campbell? I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. Good morning, Jay Santiago. All right, I can look that up too, because that song I know I can do. And I got the tune in my head, obviously, so let's just do that. Wichita Lineman. Lyric. There we go. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you through the whine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I just had a revelation. I always thought that was W-I-N-E. I can hear you through the whine. Anyway, it's not. Okay, I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. That's a very short song. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I don't remember how that guitar part goes. I think it's guitar. Anyway, back to YouTube. Okay, folks. Now that I've butchered that one. Cream cheese with some... Yeah, that sounds better than my singing, that's for sure. Let's see. Let's see if we can find other requests here. Now that I've butchered that one, nobody's going to ask. Captain Sensible song 80s. Captain Sensible. I can think of Captain and Tennille. I really loved their Muskrat Love, but sorry, I don't know any of their stuff right offhand. Drone bomb! No problem, bud. You said you were on your way to work, so. I'll take one too, Paul. Mr. Bum, thank you. I'm drinking from my Rodney Bell cup today, in honor of Mr. Bell. Trying to put it where I won't kick it by accident. We should have a sunrise about 7. I thought it was 7:14, but it looks like just starting to peek its little head right there, right now. Oops, wrong way, camera. Looks like that is the place, folks. We're just gonna not let her sneak in on us. That was just changing files I was already recording. You want garlic on your bagel, Rick? Some comedian was saying that bagels' only purpose is a transport for other foods. Laughter in the rain. I hear laughter in the rain. Do-do-do-do-do. Boy, he has a high voice. Man, that's right up my alley too. It's just that I haven't heard it for years, so many years. A lot of songs that I haven't heard for 50 years I can still do, but Like, I don't know why I remember The Night Has a Thousand Eyes. I don't know why I remember that song. I think it's one of the first songs I ever actually learned to sing. Not for any particular reason, but now I've said it and I can't do it. 'Cause the night, they say that you're a runaround lover, but you say it isn't so. But if you put me down for another, I'll know, believe me, I'll know. 'Cause the night has a thousand eyes, and a thousand eyes can't help but see if you aren't true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has a thousand eyes. One of these days you're gonna be sorry, 'cause your game I'm gonna play. And you'll find out without really trying, each time that my kisses stray. 'Cause the night has a thousand eyes, and a thousand eyes will see me too. And no matter what I do, I will never discard. I was reading back from the sky. I will never disguise all those little white lies, 'cause your night has a thousand eyes. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has a thousand eyes. I know nobody requested that. Can you sing the song that I should have sang to my ex-wife? If you really loved me, you would have said no. No, but it sounds like one I'd like to learn. That's funny. What else? I hear laughter in the rain. Do. Oh, come on. You know, for the longest time, I thought that was a woman singing that song. Good morning, AS400. 400 AGL. AS400, back in the day, that's a kind of computer system, and that's what I used to work with. So Mel, every time I see your 400 AGL, because I worked with that computer system and its lineage for, oh gosh, that came out in the System 38 came out in 78. And I think 1983 or so. So for about 20 years, that wouldn't be 20 years. 83 to 99, about 16, 17 years I worked on the AS400 and its lineage computer system. AS400 was really a System 38 beefed up, but not that anybody cares. Color my world. I don't. Color my world with love. Do. I don't remember how it songs or how it starts. Yeah, that's a beautiful sunrise, isn't it? Les, tell me what time you're going up, and then we'll make decisions after that. I may just look up the words to Color My World and see if I can pull it off. As time goes on, I realize just what you mean to me. And now that you're near, promise your love that I've waited to share, and dreams of our moments together. Color my world with hope of loving you. Is there more to it than that? Thank you for the reminder, by the way, Carlos. That's great. I think that's all there is. As time goes on, I realize just what you mean to me. And now that you're near, promise your love that I've waited to share, and dreams of our moments together. I know I messed up that tune. Color my world with hope of loving you. Something like that. No, that's not possible. What time, Les? Oh, 7:30 Central, lots of time. 20 minutes. Okay, that's not your sunrise time, right? That's the time you want to take off? I think you tend to give the time you want to take off. So if that's the case...
Critically low battery.
Yeah, well, we're working on it. Sorry, I'm behind the tablet now. I hope you can still hear me. Because I drifted off to the left a little bit. So we're going to do a battery change. Inspired by Mr. Drone Bum. And, hello. Hello. Yeah, go on down. Hello, folks. This way. And mirror effect. But anyway, we're going to do a battery change and, yeah, see if we can recover this stream. One moment. So, in honor of you, Mr. Bell, hopefully we can see that. We're going to turn this battery on and swap.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, it says we're still live. I'm going to retrieve that coffee cup because... sorry, but that was a nice view. Here we go, up again.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, let's see if we're... Well, I don't mean to put that camera down. Paying attention to the chats, or the phone. Trying to get my live stream back. I lost it here. All right, where's the sun? There's the sun. Okay, so Michael Ghost, Dean, welcome. We're trying to scramble to figure out what's going on here. And just having a quiet time. Does anybody know what time it is? Does anybody really care? Well, that's a high one too. Does anybody really know? As I was walking in the park one day, in the merry, merry month of May. No, that's not right. I saw a lady. She asked me what time it was, and I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? No, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry or die. Jay Santiago. Takeoff 6:30 Central Time. Okay, so 16 minutes. So let's get back to the sun here. And we don't have any clouds in the sky, so not a lot of color. Let's hear Michael Jackson beat it. Sorry, I don't know that one. I don't. Do I know anything by Michael Jackson? Thriller. Oh. She's gone. She's gone. Beautiful song. Michael hated the way he did that because his voice cracks toward the end of that song. That's a beautiful song. She's gone. Leaving the chats again, folks, because that one's worth it. She's gone, Michael Jackson. There we go. And find the lyrics for this. She's out of my life. She's out of my life. And I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Oh, come on. She's out of my life. Out of my life. And I don't know whether to laugh or cry. And it cuts like a knife. She's out of my life. It's out of my hands. Out of my hands. To think for 2 years she was here. No, sorry. I love that song. Haven't learned it. Okay. A mighty fortress is our God. Wow, that's true. I don't know the song, but that's absolutely true. Trevor, Manic Magic Lives. Welcome, sir. Or is that Lives? I've always thought it was Lives, but the Bagel Lady wants Hall and Oates. Oh, man. I shouldn't have had an open-ended request. Rodney Bell in the house. Cheers and applause for Mr. Rodney Bell. Welcome, sir. Nice to see you, sir. How are things today? You know everybody's going to ask that question. I just featured your coffee cup on the battery change, Mr. Bell, so. Thank you for providing the coffee today. Much appreciated. Even though you're in the hospital, you still provided the coffee, so. Put your deer out. Yeah, put your deer out. I want to see them again, Les. She's out of my life. Out of my life. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Oh, man. Here's a Willie Nelson, similar. She is gone, but she was here, and her presence is still heavy in the air. Oh, what a taste of human love. But now she's gone, and it don't matter anymore. Well, that's not a healing song. I'll try to think of one. Passing dreams in the night. It was more than just a woman and a man. It was love without disguise. But now she's gone, and I will never be the same. A healing song. You know, I should have thought of that for Mr. Bell. I absolutely should have thought of that. Anybody have a healing song in mind? Trying to think of any Don Francisco. I know so many. Here's a healing song. If I can just get the words, the opening words to it. You guys don't know this. Or likely don't know it. She kept on getting weaker as day dragged in today. Doctors gave no hope for her, she seemed to fade away. My hours were filled with constant dread, time became a knife that slowly and relentlessly cut the cord of life. There was a teacher in the region then, some of us had heard, that he'd healed a paralytic by the power of just his word. So with hope again rekindled, I went at once to see if I could find a man named Jesus from a town in Galilee. I began to search the city, and soon I saw the crowds. They were pressing in to touch him, and they called his name out loud. But with the strength of desperation, I pushed them all aside. I threw myself before him, and oh, that's too high. I'm dropping it down, sorry. And from my knees I cried, Lord, come and heal my daughter. Even now she's close to death. Her fever is uncontrollable. She fights for every breath. But God's given you the power. Life is yours to give. If you'll just lay your hands on her, I know that she will live. She will live. She will live. Well, he'd just begun to go with me when a face I saw with fear came toward me with the news I knew I didn't want to hear. And although I tried to steel myself, I trembled when he said, why bother the teacher anymore? Your little girl is dead. Something. The trembling stopped when he looked at me and said, only believe. Then he sent the crowds away, except his closest men, and they followed right behind us as we started off again. And we were still a long way down the road when I heard the sounds and cries of the mourners and musicians as they strove to dramatize my grief they had no business with beneath their loud disguise. My wife just sat there silently and stared through empty eyes. Then Jesus asked the mourners, why is it that you weep? She isn't dead as you suppose. The child is just asleep. And it only took a moment for their wails to turn to jeers. Who does this man think he is? Get him out of here! But with authority I'd never heard from the lips of any man. He spoke and every sound rolled out with the thunder of command. And in the sudden silence they all hurried for the door, wondering what the reasons were they'd ever come there for. Then Jesus took the disciples who were with us on the way. He led them and my wife and me to where our daughter lay. He took her by the hand, he told her, child, arise. And the words were barely spoken when she opened up her eyes. She rose and walked across the room and stood there at our sides. My wife knelt down and held her close, and at last she really cried. Then Jesus asked us both to see our daughter had some food. But as to how her life was saved, not to speak a word, not to speak a word. But I gotta tell somebody. 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 I gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody what Jesus did for me. I gotta tell somebody what Jesus did for me. You know, he gave me hope when my life was, gave me life when my hope was dead. When there was grief, he brought joy instead. I gotta tell somebody what Jesus did for me. Anyway, there's a healing song for you. You don't get much better healing than that. Crazy Patrick, welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I think this is the first time I've seen you outside of, well, you're not blue. We'll change that. Outside of Mr. Dad Random's chat. So, welcome, sir. Nice to have you here. This is where we abuse songs. Okay, so 6 minutes to less exploration obsession, sunrise. So, I'm going to turn it over to you, Les. Crazy Patrick, you are a blue now. It should be. Thank you, Carlos. We can do one more short one if you guys have a request. I'm thinking. Yeah, me too. Okay, that was about healing song. So, yes, you're welcome, Crazy Patrick. Crazy Patrick is joining us from Dad Random. I'm sure that's the only place that but we've seen one another. Speaking of Dad Random, I'm going to be going to his home state, Utah. Yeah, my pleasure, guys. Utah in 1 month from today, as a matter of fact. So, all right, we'll call it a day. Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Ooh, my. Oh, that's a great song. Gordon Lightfoot. You know, he was, for a time, he was a guide at Mammoth Caves, which is in upper Kentucky. I don't recall the city. Anyway, he was a guide in Mammoth Caves, and he actually guided our tour in Mammoth Caves back way back before he was. I'm sure he was singing at the time, but nobody knew him. He actually, my sister had one date with him. Anyway, all right, guys, we're gonna bring her down. I've had fun. I hope you've had fun. Les exploration session will be up in a very short time, so just put this camera down just a bit so I can wave goodbye. Thank you all for joining. I love you all, and we'll see you next time, right here on Hee Haw.
Landing.
There we are. So, have a great day. Les is next. Bye-bye.